It's time for the rundown. Tune in as Amelia and Lori amuse you with their guilty pleasures, share the unsung promo hero of the week, and help decipher all those impossible text acronyms.
Hello and welcome to 58, episode 58. Welcome to 58. I feel 58 today. Holy Jesus, it's going to be a show. Buckle up, folks. Welcome to episode 58 of the rundown. I think I'm Amelia Madl from Promo Corner, and I think this is Lori Bolton from Totally Bamboo, but who the hell knows? How are you doing, Lori?
I've been up since 2:30 this morning, so I have no idea who I am.
Oh, who you are, where you are, what country you're in, what time's in, who your family is. You know nothing.
I don't know any. I plead the fifth.
We have so much to discuss, but before we do you know what I do know?
What?
I know that I love John Short and our friends at Wildline. I just did these right before we met. Again, we'll go into why I did my nails right before we met. So, got to talk about Wildline. So they are one of only two suppliers in the promo products industry that offers nail polish. Polish is made in the USA. It's fresh and on demand and not already sitting on the shelves for 2 years. And I have to sidetrack here for a second. So I went and got a pedicure this week before vacay, and it was making me cringe while she had to keep slopping on the paint. It was so dried and chunky. I wished I would have brought my own polish with me, this polish, for them to use for my toes, because what they were using, I was just like, oh my God, how long has it been on there? It's so gross. And this just is so smooth. Okay, I digress. Anyways, love the polish. Has so many color options. John, I'm cleaning out my bottles, so I'm going to have to get some more of those. The transitional colors, red, green, yellow, blue, the natural polish. It's antimicrobial, plant-based formula. It has the holographic nail polish, which I don't have any yet, and the color-changing polish, which I had tested at an event recently, and I really love that. So this could be PMS match, so it's perfect for any of your schools, college, Greek life, dance teams, sports teams, just to match your dang outfit, whatever you want. So go check them out, wowline.com, and tell them the ladies from the rundown sent ya. Okay, that was a mouthful, but I really do love.
It's so good. And again, I got to give John a big hug yesterday up in Seattle, and his business is on fire. They're doing so good. And then so I just love our new friends we make on the road.
Yay, 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 yay.
Here, I'm going to toast to you real quick, and then I'll tell you. Cheers. So Amelia, I've been all over. I was gone for 14 days straight. We stayed in Kihei. We did a VRBO, and so we were on the water in a condo, which was so cool to bring our own stuff in. But Amelia, I thought of you because I found this through Kim Williams, who owns Williams and Associates. There's a location in Maui, and we're friends. And she said, "Lori, you've got to go try this. They do vodka tastings.
Yummy,
and it's organic. So it was a vodka, gin, which I haven't drank gin since I was 21 because that's a whole nother episode." And rum. Ooh. All organic, all produced at this organic farm. It was so good, Amelia. It was so, so good. We had the best time. And I'm just going to share, it's called Ocean Vodka. But it comes in a blue, really pretty blue bottle that's round. And the owner who started this wanted it to mirror the buoys from the Japanese. And it's all like, it's very, very thoughtful, his whole branding. So tying into our industry, just even the way the bottle's angled and the top has to do with the degrees of where the earth sits. And then like one of the bottles has 5 panels, and that's because of the 5 ingredients in the bottle, in the particular adult beverage, whether it's gin, vodka, whatever. But
yeah,
it was
you mentioned this last time, and you said that you found it locally, right? That they sell it at your local. Yeah.
Yes, and they just won the bid for. Did I tell you this too? On Southwest Airlines.
Yes, you did. I don't know if you said it while we were recording or we talked about it after.
I don't know. So it's super cool. We did that. We did a sunset cruise, which was so fun. The whales are just like in abundance right now. And then I got stranded coming home. Steve came home early. I didn't come home till Saturday, flew into LAX, and then I've got my cute little United airport here that I catch a little commuter jet into our regional. And there were mechanical errors and they kept delaying and delaying. They don't call it canceled, and I found out why, but they kept delaying. Well, there was a huge senior population on this flight, and they basically abandoned all these seniors. So Lori's purpose in this whole thing was to pick a senior and take care of them through the night at a hotel we got shuttled to.
That doesn't mean getting them intoxicated, right?
No. Like this poor lady was in a wheelchair and she's sitting in the middle of the hotel lobby crying. And I went up to her and I said, "Are you on the Prescott flight?" She goes, "Yes, I just want to get home. I was in the ER yesterday." I'm like, this weekend I'll be calling them, complaining. So she even needed a lift to get into the shuttle from the hotel back to the airport.
Oh my gosh.
So my purpose was to take care of her. I got to meet her husband when she landed back here. He was waiting for her. I had them put her room next to my room, but I told her, "Ruth Ann, if it's an emergency, I need you to call 911. Like, you just got out of the hospital." I asked what meds she was taking. They prescribed to her. It was just for nausea. It was nothing crazy. But it breaks my heart, and I know we can do better. Like, it's just not good.
That is rough. And I hope I don't have any of those issues when I am getting up and boarding a plane at 3:00 tomorrow morning.
No, at least you don't have to like wait on other people for a wheelchair,
No, we are able-bodied. I mean,
just
my family's a little challenging at times, but for the most part, we're able-bodied.
So bad, but like she trembled so, like she just had, she's got the shakes, and she didn't own a wheelchair, Amelia. So we were using a wheelchair from the hotel to get her into the shuttle bus, but then that wheelchair didn't come with us. Then I got her off the shuttle bus, but I had to get airport staff to get her a wheelchair through security. And it's not easy for people that are older or disabled. That is my finding. So we finally got home. It was the steering gear. It was the steering wheel. They needed a part. And when we pulled, it was just...
I don't even know how you're functioning. That drink again, Lori. Drink again. Cheers. You're just getting back from being on the road forever. I'm literally, when we record this, I'm leaving at 5:30 in the morning.
Cheers, girl.
Still packing, still rounding up kids, dropping off dogs, getting all the stuff done.
So crazy. So that's what I have been I've been up to. Yeah, and I just got back from Seattle. I literally just walked in the door right now. 2:30 alarm. But I like these 5:00 flights, Amelia, because I get complimentary upgrades. You know why? Because nobody wants to take that flight.
Yes, because I'm like, snooze, please. Ding. Ding.
I'm like, okay, so the only way Lori's going to fly first class is she flies 5:00 in the morning.
Yeah, I'm not a friend. I'm not a fan or friend of the early morning flights, but we have a long travel. I do have to take one of those little tiny, you mentioned a small jet from Prescott. We're flying on an airline called Pineapple Air from Nassau to Governor's Harbor. And I'm really worried about like our luggage because they have different capacity regulations. Like, so I keep like weighing bags to make sure we're not what fits for our first flight. I want to make sure it fits for this airline. And then my kids are so picky. We're like bringing all these snacks because the island that we're going to they don't have like full grocery stores very close to us. There's only like one, and it's like an hour and a half away. So I'm loading them with all these snacks. I'm even bringing like pancake mix and syrup. And I'm so scared that we're going to go through security and they're going to think like I'm smuggling cocaine and pancake mix or something.
Wait a second. You can't take that through. You have to pack that.
I have to what?
You're going to have to pack your syrup.
I am. Yeah, it's in my check bag.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm not trying to carry it on, but even so, when you fly internationally, they still go through your bags and check.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So, I have all these packaged foods, and I have a thing of syrup and the pancake mix, and I'm like, oh my God, I hope we don't get stopped in security thinking that like
They're going to say, ma'am, open that.
My kids are drug mules.
I love it. No, my salmon sticks, my organic salmon sticks got taken when I went to New Zealand. They're like, nope. I'm like, it's not live. It's like totally aged salmon. Like they took it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. My girlfriend, she's been really good on restricting her food intake. And she was like, oh my God, I really want cheese and wine on this trip. And so back up, my best friend, Amanda, and her husband and 3 boys are going with us. So
oh my gosh, so
she wants to bring
fun.
cheese. She's like, I really want to bring cheese. And I was like, I don't think they will let you. That falls into like fruits, vegetables, dairy. Like, I'm sure we can find cheese on the island. Maybe some fresh goat cheese, but whatever. Still bring cheese.
Fun, Amelia. You guys are going to have a blast.
So ready. I'll have I'm sure some crazy stories when we get back.
I'm sure you will.
Okay, so Lori, do you have a health tip? Survive? What is your health tip for how to get by?
So I thought as we go into this new year, it would be really fun to introduce maybe a book once a month. And this is not a large book. It's a small book. You can read it. It's called The Mountain Is You by Brianna Weist. And it is a book about self-sabotage. Why do we do it, when we do it, and how to stop doing it for good. So coexisting but conflicting needs create self-sabotaging behaviors. This is why we resist efforts to change, often until they feel completely futile. But by extracting crucial insight from our most damaging habits, building emotional intelligence, I love emotional intelligence, by better understanding our brains and bodies, releasing past experiences at a cellular level, and learning to act as our highest potential future selves, we can step pot of our own way. Step pot, my glasses are working, of our own way and into our potential. So this is pretty cool. I am recommending it. You can get it on Amazon. It's not expensive. Look at how thin it is. It's super thin.
Okay. Is the writing big? Those are my questions now.
They're pretty big.
I don't wear glasses, but I definitely need, okay, I have glasses. I've had these for 5 years. I barely ever.
You need a groovy pair. I need mine to read and to drive.
But I found that my mom was sharing books with me and I was reading a lot over the summer and I was like, I didn't want to read them unless they were big print because I was reading outside by the pool and I was like, I can't see the words that are little with the sun.
This is like good print right there. That's good print. So I thought about, and this is still in the health and wellness realm. And we don't always realize we're self-sabotaging and what that looks like. So this goes back to our circle of life, our primary food, and how those 12 components, how we alter those. So self-sabotage fits into self-care, relationships. It all ties back to that circle of life pie. Okay. Well, that is very interesting. And so Mom did. I'm a winner. I am winning. All we do is win, win, win. However, there are a few things that happen. So one, this was not me. I'm just totally spilling the tea on my husband. So he was in a hurry a few days ago. He was backing my Tahoe, out of the garage to go get a haircut, go to the bank, do a bunch of stuff. We put a basketball goal in this spring, winter, I don't know, whenever before January. He wasn't paying attention and backed my Tahoe into the basketball goal, the one that is in concrete. Bent the basketball goal, put a little dent in my Tahoe. So we have that. And I'm like, I don't even give a shit right now. Like, let's just get through vacation and we'll deal with it. Oh my gosh.
But for me, so one, you're my closest thing to a doctor friend, Lori. So is there a known disorder for putting on your undergarments inside out? I have found recently that multiple times lately, and I'm not getting dressed in the dark. I'm like,
I did this too last week.
I was like, that's not right. I'm like, why do I keep putting my underwear on inside out? Like, I have a tag.
I know. I left it that way.
And putting on underwear. I don't understand what's happening, but I'm like, it's happened very, very many times in the past week or two, and I'm like, what is my deal? Like,
I say you're preoccupied, right? Like you're getting ready for vacation, you're preoccupied. That's my guess, is that you've got like all this, you're getting ready for this. I mean, you're busy at work.
Okay.
You've got kids. It's funny you say that though. I did too. And I left him inside out all day.
Oh yeah. You have to undress completely to change him. I wasn't going to do that. Were you kidding?
So I'm like, all right, mine are inside out all day. I don't know why too. It's so funny.
You were a teenage boy. You just flip them the next day and wear them again. I mean,
right. Not us. So I would say it's time for a vacation.
I know. We'll see if I stop doing that.
Inside out, it's vacation time.
Okay, good to know. The other thing I wanted to ask, so you don't really get on TikTok, right? You're not like, do you watch TikTok?
I watch TikToks.
You watch TikTok. Okay. Yeah, so there is a filter. I don't know if this is new. I'm always a little behind, but there's this new filter. They all do something. So I'm going to pop this up. So my question is, I guess for a mom, like, what do we think about these filters that people are using now? So I'm sharing this.
Wow, Amelia.
So I'm not sure if it's right or your left, but obviously you can tell the difference. The me you see now, that is my face is washed. I was getting ready to go to bed. No makeup, no filter. And then I took a picture right next to it at the exact same time. And that's what it did to me. It like puffed my lips. I look a little Angelina Jolie-ish.
I was waiting until you got done speaking. I was just going to say, you are totally Angelina Jolie right there.
Yeah. So I mean, I like the filter. I know all these people are going on saying like, oh my God, these are ridiculous. I was like, no, I would like to actually look like my filter. But I did do the extreme. Like I literally have no makeup on one versus that. And then today I tried to fill my eyebrows. I think a lot of it is the eyebrows, filling them in.
Well, it looks
face
like the eyebrows. I'm looking at your forehead line and that looks the same. Your cheeks look the same, except she's got blush, right? So if you were to put on makeup I mean, your jawline, everything's the same.
So I think it's no different than when people put on like what I call studio makeup, right?
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen a lot and people look good before. I probably did the worst case. I should have done it like when I have makeup on with that versus like when I just washed my face and I'm literally getting ready to go to bed at night. But I was like, okay, shit. If that's what it looks like, I'll put makeup on if that's what I look like when I put makeup on.
And they caught your little nose ring. I saw. Yeah. They caught it on the picture. Like so good. It didn't alter like your features, right? Because your features are gorgeous. It just has makeup on, like you said, darker eyebrows. It's got like a neutral.
It's shaped like it. Yeah. Again, if I was a Kardashian, that's what I would look like every day if I had a professional makeup artist, because they would do the bronzer here, they would do the cheekbones. Yep. I guess that's the reality. Like, hey, if we could film in that mode and I didn't have to do my hair and makeup, like I got to show this one more time. Again, same time. My hair looks fixed in one picture. I didn't touch my hair. It was just taken out of a ponytail. That's 2 seconds from each other, but it even made my hair look fixed.
So is this through TikTok or is this AI?
That's through TikTok. That's like a filter on TikTok.
Okay.
I'll have to look up what it's called. I asked my daughter. She's like, Mom, and hands me the phone. And I was like, okay, bye. But if we could film in that mode and I could just roll out of bed and not even brush my hair and put on no makeup, I'm in.
Yeah, if I could walk in the door after being up since 2:30 this morning and
I would do it. I'm cool with that. I'm not above that. Okay.
Oh my gosh, so cool.
All right. Well, somebody that does not need a filter or makeup is this cutie patootie little youngin. I don't want to call her a little girl. Little youngin, Brittany Taylor, who is the unsung promo hero this week, nominated by none other than Michael Riesbaum. And I think you filmed them at Vegas. So let's take a listen.
Hey everybody, it's Michael Riesbaum coming to you from the Totally Bamboo booth right here at Expo in Las Vegas. I wanted to talk to you and to Lori, to Amelia about the most important, incredible unsung hero that is part of our company, Delegate CX. she was an intern. She was making $0. She was so incredible that the minute she graduated from TCU,
Yes,
TCU, we snapped her right up. Brittany has picked up so much information and now runs our entire logistics for all of our trade shows. She's 21 years old. It's incredible. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Say hi to the promo world.
Hi, I'm Brittany. Nice to meet you.
Best.
That was so cute.
So cute. I love
I love how he's like, she was an intern making $0.
$2. He's so groovy. Like, I don't know anybody else who can pull off green pants and like rock them. He is so good.
Oh, well, I love her except for the fact that TCU just took K-State out of the Big 12 tournament in basketball. So, Brittany, you're amazing, but you and your horned frogs can go away.
Bye-bye.
Okay, Lori, you've had a lot of flight time. I'm pretty sure during your downtime you were doing vodka and sunsets, but have you had time to binge anything recently? Watch anything?
I haven't watched anything, Amelia, but I'm going to make this my guilty pleasure. So, I can't have any downtime, right? Like, that's just not possible. So I'm going to be filling my downtime being a volunteer with Big Brothers Little Sisters.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So I'm going through the background check right now. They need to make sure that I'm not like crazy.
Can you just be my big sister? I don't care if you're crazy. Approved. Check. You're good.
Yes. So I am in the process of having my background checked, and then I've had an initial interview, and I will have a formal interview, and I told them that I don't care if it's a boy or a girl, like just put me where the needs are. A lot of time these kids just want you to come and volunteer in the classroom because they don't have a parent that is able, and they want to be able to be proud and brag that, this is my big sister. So that it makes me really happy, Amelia, because it's like 10 hours a month, which is nothing, right? That's nothing.
Yeah.
So I am super excited about that. In the initial interview, they share that a lot of the kids, they're in foster care, or a parent or two could be incarcerated. And it just breaks my heart because, not that I forget, that's not the right word. We just plug along, right? Mm-hmm. And there are these children out there that need mentoring, and I have the time. And I know you do. If people think like, oh my gosh, you're gone all the time. Guess what? I am home 10 hours a month to commit to a child. So, and it's a year commitment, and I'm super excited. So they can't come to the house for at least 6 months. It's the rules. I just kind of laughed. I'm like, okay, we'll go hiking. We'll take the dog. We'll go bowling. We'll do stuff. But I'm super excited, and I'll keep you posted on my journey with this. If I get a young woman that.
Damn it, and I wish I would have gone first.
Oh no, Amelia!
Because you're all good and giving, and I'm like, can I give you a child?
I would take a child. David Chen, I told him when I was in San Diego, this was in December, and he's like, no, don't rent a car. You can use the minivan because they've got 2 Teslas and the minivan. Mm-hmm. And I said, if you're going to make me drive this minivan, you better have your 2 boys in the back.
Mm.
Yeah, because they're just so yummy, like so darn cute. One's AKA Spider-Man all the time. He wears his outfit all the time. They have two that they rotate, but he has the mask and everything. He's Spider-Man, and I got him to eat carrots for night vision. Anyhow,
okay, well, before I go into mine talking about how I'm selfish and all my time I spend watching shows, I was watching, I don't remember if it was 60 Minutes, something recently, one of those news outlets, and they were doing, talking about Big Brothers, Big Sisters, and they did a feature on a guy that became one when the child was like 6, and now the kid is 22, and they still hang out. Like they were there for like when they got married and like having kids, and it went way beyond that initial year. So kudos to you. And
Thank you.
if anybody wants to adopt me, I'm always looking for a second big brother, big sister, extra mom, sugar daddy, whatever. Okay, so now my selfish guilty
what
pleasure.
did you?
This is why I wish I would have went first.
Oh, tell me. I want to know what you've been watching.
Yes, completely fictional fan fiction. So it's a show on Amazon Prime, and it's called Utopia.
Utopia.
It's a group of individuals, like young adults, and they all only know each other from online, and they all have a special fondness for this underground like comic that they feel that it is telling the future, kind of like how some people think The Simpsons tells the future. They think that this comic is foreshadowing states of emergencies and plagues and things that are happening. So they go out to try and find this. They're tasked with saving the world. It's totally fictional, kind of crazy, probably not appropriate for kids. There's a lot of killing. But it was very entertaining to watch. And the reason I started watching it is because I have been using my echelon for the past 2 weeks every day that I would get on. So I was watching that. And then John Cusack, I know you got to be a John Cusack fan. He's in it. And then also Rainn Wilson. Those are the two like main actors that people would actually know. And John Cusack plays a bad guy.
I will look those up.
Yeah, it's on Amazon Prime, Utopia.
I love it. I think I've seen the, where it says like top 10 or whatever. I think that was on there because it sounds very familiar.
Yep. I've ran through about everything right now, so I hope they come up with some new stuff.
What are you going to do for your flights? Do you have like...
I have some stuff downloaded, probably nothing spectacular. I'm hoping they'll have movies on the airplane because they usually have new releases, and I never make it to a movie theater. So I will do that.
So awesome.
Okay, Lori. So I tried to teach you the whole bra term for Vegas, but for
Hawaii.
I don't know what state you're in. For Hawaii. Jeez Louise, for Hawaii. But I thought it would be fun this time to look up slang or terms that they use in the Bahamas. So that I can speak the local lingo.
I love it. Okay, let's go.
Okay, so if a Bohemian says the word sip, sip, do you have any idea what they would be talking about?
Sip, sip. I would say kiss, kiss.
Oh, no, it's gossip. So sip, sip is like totes news. It's like, I got some sip, sips. So like spill the tea, they do sips.
That's cool though. I like that.
Speaking of sips, cheers.
Sips. Cheers, Amelia, to your vacation.
Okay, this is one. So we've used this for acronyms before, BEY, but their BEY is BEY. And it's not for beyond.
It's baby.
It's used to refer any person, male or female. So the example they give is, what that BEY name again? I don't know where I'm going and how they speak, but not in complete sentences. So the Bohemians would say, what that BEY again? And I would say, what is that person's name? So there you have it.
Good luck.
Yeah. Oh, here's a fun one. Again, who the hell would know this? SWITCHA. No. I can't even get my letters straight. I think I do have dyslexia, which is why I'm putting my underwear on inside out. SWITCHA. So like SWITCHA.
SWITCHA.
It's a type of drink that's non-alcoholic. I was going to say
SWITCHA, like, let's exchange. SWITCHA.
Oh, SWITCHA. I like that. But it's a lemonade.
Make sure
it's a lemonade that's made with limes instead of lemons.
With vodka?
So maybe it's like SWITCHA, because that's the face I would make when I drink it. Like,
just tell them to add some vodka.
like lime juice.
Some organic vodka.
Yeah, I think so. Ooh, this is a family vacay, so I don't know how much of this I will be doing, but if I mash up, if I get crazy and I might mash up the dance floor. What did you say?
What did you say?
I'm going to have to do a instant replay. I'm not sure what came out of your mouth. Maybe we don't even do that. So mash up is to damage, break, or destroy.
Oh, I said something else.
Okay, I thought you did. I was like, oh,
well,
no, mash up.
You said with the kids there. So I'm thinking,
Oh,
yeah, it could be limited, right?
Oh, Lori, were you drinking on the plane before you got home?
No, I swear. I don't even know if they had cocktails at that hour. The plane was dark.
Oh, no, I'm going to tear up the imaginary dance floor once I have some cocktails. And then I will embarrass the hell out of my kids.
That'll be a good mom dip. You need to get somebody to videotape you.
Oh, I probably don't need evidence of any of this. This is what I will be to my children and also the locals. So this would be a term like me as a white woman if I went to Mexico, or if you're going to, I don't know, Soho or Chinatown, any place where there's like a big street fair and you look out of place, the locals would be like, they're a low fence.
Americans.
A pushover or easy to take advantage of.
Which
is what my kids will be doing, because I'll be like, I don't care. Just don't blow up the house and you can have whatever you want.
They're going to be so happy.
Leave me alone. Yeah. Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. So fun. And are these your best friends' boys that are going? Are they in the same age range as the kids?
So the oldest one is, I believe he's just turning 14. So he's a year older than Maddox, a year younger than Adeline, a year and a half, 2 years. And then the other two, one just turned 8 and one's 10, I think. So they're a little bit younger.
But it's all like
right. Will be fine. It's poor Addie she's the only girl, so she's going to be hanging out with me and my bestie.
That's nice.
Yeah. But it's fun. She and I have vacationed together many a times throughout the years, but we've never included our families on these trips. And normally they're not so extravagant, but I've known her since I was 18, which I won't do the math, but that's a long damn time.
That's insane. You girls are going to get mashed up.
We met in 1998.
Oh my gosh, Amelia. Those friendships are just priceless, honestly.
Yeah, been at each other's weddings, through all the ex-boyfriends, been at the hospitals when we've had our kids.
Oh, I love
ride or die. Those are the best.
I love totally. So awesome.
Yep. And the husbands like to drink whiskey and smoke cigars. So we'll be like, okay, boys, you go do you. We'll go do us. And
so fun.
Somebody watch the kids. Don't let them mash up stuff.
No, right. Exactly. So fun.
Oh, okay. Well, we got to end it somewhere. So I guess this is where we do it.
Cheers.
So thank you so much for watching. Cheers to you too, Lori. Give us your guilty pleasures. Give us your unsung promo heroes. I still have some t-shirts, and we also have some cool coasters to give out. And then seriously, for reals, go call John, go to Wildline, order you some nail polish. This is 2 coats. Did it right while I was waiting for Lori to join onto the call. Very easy peasy. And then we'll see you guys again in April.
Oh, gosh.
April 14th? What the farfignugan? How is it April?
I would love it. And you guys, I would love to know if you do end up reading the book. Please give me your feedback, because I'm going to try to do like a book a month.
I'm going to write it down. Okay.
The Mountain is You.
It's you.
Brianna Weist.
Okay. We'll see you all in April. Bye.